So this week I really struggled with what I was going to talk about in this episode of Kettlebells and Coffee. I thought about maybe we should have squats, maybe we should talk about hip hinges, maybe we should be talking about why friends don't let friends ab crunch, right? Well, I had the opportunity to go to UW La Crosse this week, my alma mater, and I was able to talk to students, fitness students, students that are also looking to become physical therapists, occupational therapists, athletic trainers. I was invited to come in and talk about the DVRT system with the ultimate sandbags and how we incorporate that at fitness lying down. And all of a sudden I'm talking to these students and I just flashback. I had this memory of when I was a student at UWL. My goal was to work with athletes. I wanted to work with college athletes. I'd love to work with pro athletes. I wanted to have that ability to win a championship, be part of that team, helping those athletes get bigger, stronger, faster, so they could compete better in their sport. But what I ended up finding out in my many years here in the fitness industry is that population is very small. What we really need to focus on is the general population. Those people that go back and forth to work, who have children, who struggle in their daily activities because they're losing the strength and they got to find out how to become stronger. It might not be as sexy and as glamorous as working with actors and actresses or top athletes. This population needs something. They need something to help them. And what I was telling the students at UW La Crosse is the fact that our industry has become an industry of just getting sweaty, getting tired, feeling like you have to puke because you work so hard. That's not the way our industry should be. The fitness industry should be an industry of better. That when people come to see us at Fitness Lying Down, yes, they're going to get some physical activity, so they are going to get a little sweaty. They might get a little tired. But they're going to find they're better. That's why people come to us. They want to feel better in their shoulders. They don't want their low back to be hurting anymore. They want better knees. They're not coming to see us because we're going to guarantee that they're going to get ripped and shredded and defined. That's not what fitness is anymore. Fitness needs to be that find your better. Now, will you lose weight working out in an exercise program? Yes. Will you receive more toned muscles? Yes. Will you start looking better? Yes. But those are all byproducts of the actual physical fitness, finding your better. And I'm so passionate about that. I got a volunteer to come up, and we screened their shoulder mobility. So I had this person stand up, we screened one side, ended up getting a certain number, screened the other side, got another number. Then I had this person lie down on their backs, and I introduced them to our DVRT restoration drill, the dead bug. And I had them do about 5 to 6 dead bugs on each side, focusing on breaking that sandbag apart, focusing on keeping the core integrated. And I'm going to tell you what, if you're doing this right, your core stays integrated and active throughout the entire movement. So after we did just 5 to 6 reps per side, I had this individual stand back up. And I re-screened his shoulder mobility. On one side, he improved his shoulder mobility by 2 inches. And on the other side, 3 inches. And I asked him, how do you feel? And his response was, better. And that's the thing is, we're not going to fix people, right? In the fitness industry, we have to know our role, right? We have to stay in our lane. So I'm not going to try to fix people. That's not what I do. That's what doctors do. That's what physical therapists do. I'm here to help people find their better and maintain their better so they can live their lives better outside the walls of this gym. Where life happens, where it's most important. And what I love about finding better is for everybody. Your better is not my better, is not their better behind me. We want to focus on you. What you need to do to find your better. Your better is going to be different than that person next to you doing an ultimate sandbag, max lunge power clean, stepping out into another lunge variation. They have their own better to worry about. I have my own better to worry about. What's your better to worry about? How are you going to find your better? Are you just looking to burn calories and mindlessly go through these workouts and experience pain and frustration and not being able to sit down for a while because your thighs are so sore? That's not necessarily finding your better. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is your best. You're welcome.